Love is not everything, and love is definitely not enough. Before I found my husband, because I met him during my NYSC, the path that I wanted was different from the one that God gave me. As I smile from someone, do not pray for what is not yours. If someone else can handle something in their marriage, it doesn't mean you can handle that exact same thing. I don't think anyone can ever prepare you to be a mother. I'm a mom biologically, but practically, I am still like learning. Everything you need in life is already within you. Okay guys, so it has been a while since we last just sat down and kind of like had an intimate conversation about life, about work, about marriage, about motherhood, about just everything, to be honest with you. I'm tired of the, hey guys, my name is Kelechi type of content, right? I love them, don't get me wrong, but there is always something very refreshing, rejuvenating about just honest conversations like this ones, where we just kind of talk about life, interact with my community, if that makes sense. So in this video, we're going to be doing absolutely that. And we're just going to dive right into it, by the way. So in case you guys hear any cute cooings, like, oh, that's my baby girl, she's in the background. I'm surprised because she is not looking for attention right now. She's just playing by herself, and she's like so adorable. But I know I'm gonna have to pick her up in a couple of minutes, so bear with me. So in this video, we're going to be talking mostly about marriage, right? Things that I wish I had known before getting married and before having kids. But I also want to branch out into like different topics relating to like marriage and balancing and motherhood and pregnancy and all of that. I'll try as much as possible to keep this video as brief and as precise, but as also impactful as possible. So we're just going to get right into this video. So I know I said outside of all the hi guys, welcome back to my channel kind of videos, but I want to do like a formal introduction for those who have not met me yet. Hi guys. Yeah, welcome to my channel. My name is Kelechi Mbemana, and on this channel we talk and we create a lot of content relating to tech, relating to product review, fashion, beauty, hairstyles like this one on a budget or off a budget, depending on what your preferences are. And in general, I love helping aspiring content creators level up, build their online brand, and make it profitable as well. So if that sounds like something you might be interested in, definitely stick around with us. I also throw in some realistic vlogs once in a while, so we can say that this is a 360 channel. I'm a mom of two beautiful kids, two beautiful babies, a boy and a girl, Kassin and Kayla. So I have been married for 2 years now, a little bit over 2 years, and it's been absolutely amazing. However, I do want to share like some of my own personal experiences and like some of the things you need to know, or some of the things that I wish I had known. I can't touch on every single aspect of everything that needs to be touched on. So maybe we'll do like a part 2, part 3, part 4, and like kind of run through everything as time goes on. Okay, so the first thing I want to like throw in there, I want this to be like an advice, but also something to take note of because it's quite important, and this also shapes the future or your future when it comes to who you're getting married to, what your life is going to look like, what your family is going to look like. And for me, I feel like this is the beginning point, and this advice would be: do not pray for what is not yours. It seems like it's basic, but I'm going to repeat myself, and I want you guys to just take 1 second or 2 or 3, maybe even a minute, and really reflect on exactly what I said. Do not pray for what is not yours. Okay, good, amazing. I see this happening a lot, especially now that everything has been digitalized, in the sense that you can now see marriage, or what looks like marriage, or what seems like marriage, on the internet, right? A lot of people are sharing their experiences. It looks cute. And most of the times, a lot of couples, married couples, share their experiences, share their lifestyle, share their, goods and bads on the internet. And it's so easy for you to romanticize about what they have going on, what their life is like, or what their life seems like, that sometimes I feel like we get lost in their world, in their situation, in their marriage, that we might even start praying for something that looks like that. That could potentially be the beginning of the biggest mistake that you can make when it comes to marriage, right? You're praying for what is not yours. And if you really think deep and look deep into some circumstances and situations and marriage and all of that, you see that they don't really have it going on like that. It might not be as blissful as you think. They might not be as financially stable as you think. And the thing about understanding the difference between life and the internet, or real life and the internet, is that sometimes what you see could only be 0.002% of a person's life and real world, right? So you might not really see, or you will not see, the whole picture of what really goes on behind the scenes and after the edits and cuts and all that. No one's life is perfect. No one's marriage is perfect. God only gives you what you can handle. If someone else can handle something in their marriage, it doesn't mean you can handle that exact same thing, right? What your life is supposed to be like is going to be so different compared to what mine is like. So you praying for mine might be limiting to yourself. Me praying for yours might be limiting to myself. And I say it, and sometimes we say it subconsciously, right? Oh my God, I wish I was like this. I wish this was like how my life was. Oh my God, I wish my husband was like that. And I wish this. God doesn't make mistakes. That's something I've learned. No matter how beautiful or ugly your situation is, God never makes mistakes. So pray for your own path, your own purpose to be actualized. Pray for God to put who He has ordained for you in your life, in the path that you're currently on. Okay, right? So we're back at it again. The last time we did a video like this, we spoke about life with a newborn, something of that sort. And now here she is. Oh, look at my girl. By the way, guys, we are in a stage. She's like 3 months and a week old, a week and some days old now. And we are kind of like playing around with her hair, because now her hair is like growing out. And we haven't vlogged in a while. I remember fantasizing about having a girl child and like we tweening. Like we're obviously tweening now because we're like wearing the same like dress. Like it's not the same dress, but like the same shade of nude. Duh, I'm in. And it's just an amazing feeling. Now that you see all of this, you're so quiet. It's mommy's baby. Yeah. Oh. Woo, girly, girl. Also, back to what I was saying, and it also boils down to and links to not believing everything you see and hear. Not everything is always valid or 100%. With life, you have to experience life yourself for you to really understand all the intricacies and all the twists and turns and all the complexities of it. As I smile from someone? Did I finally get a smile from someone? Another thing I wish I had known was that age and maturity kind of seem similar, but they are opposites, guys. Because you are a certain age doesn't mean that you will behave a certain way or that you are mature enough, right? Maturity is not a thing of age, is not a thing of numbers, it's a thing of mindset. And that mindset is a thing that evolves based on the experiences, your circumstances that you've gone through. I feel like one of the drawbacks when it comes to being a woman, especially when it comes to being a woman that is of age. I don't know what that of age is when it comes to getting married. Let me know down in the comment section what you guys think the off age is, the right age. I don't know if that even exists. I mean, there is a lot of pressure as a woman to get married, to have kids, and then have more kids, and then raise those kids, and then take care of those kids, and then teach those kids. I don't know when it's supposed to stop, but it doesn't stop, right? But yeah, something I wanted to say is, do not feel pressured. If you already feel pressure to get married or to have kids, rely on God for everything you do, and just know that your path is, like I said previously, is going to be different from everyone else's path, right? And follow your path. God, I don't feel like anyone was created for anything less, right? Everyone has their own level of peak. Your peak is going to be different from my peak. I'm not going to compare mine to yours or yours to mine, because it's going to be stupid and foolish, because we don't share the same parents. We don't have the same background. It's a different pathway, right? Definitely love your journey. Sometimes it might feel like it's going too fast or too slow, but like, just sit down, wear your seatbelt, know that God's got you. That seatbelt you're wearing, it's God's covering. Wear your seatbelt and enjoy the ride, because He's not taking you anywhere that you're not supposed to be. And that's something that I'm really learning. And I see it, I reflect on my life sometimes, and it falls back to, I want to go back to before I even got married, before I found my husband. I'm thinking I would save this story time when he's around. I want him to also share his thoughts on like how we met. One of the things that was going on at that point in time, because I met him during my NYSC, and the path that I wanted was different from the one that God gave me. Okay. I had just finished school. I went to Covenant University, graduated in 2014. I remember, I think it was July something, I had gone to collect like my call-up letter. I picked it up from my department and I saw Benin, right? So they had posted me to Benin. I thought it was a joke, me, Benin. I had grown up, I was born in Lagos, bred in Lagos, schooled in Lagos, so what's going on, So I'm like, let me go there, do the camp, come back, and then we'll find our way. I went there, did my camp, everything, whatever. We tried doing like a redeployment and you like changing and all that, but for some weird reasons, nothing worked. So God wanted me to stay there, right? So I stayed there, and I don't want to go deep, but basically everything that I was doing to get away from that point, like that space that I was in, was just not working, because God needed me to be there at that time. And sometimes I just think like, wow, like everything, like sometimes I think about it and it's so amazing. That was not the path that I wanted. I had already figured everything out in my head. I was gonna serve in Lagos. I knew where I was gonna serve. So it was like everything just twisted, and everything worked out for the best, to be honest with you. So sometimes what you think you want might not really be what God knows you need, So it's good sometimes to just follow through and go with it. And if you're watching this right now, I want you to just pause, and think about and reflect about what your last 5 years has been, right? Compare where you are now to you 5 years ago. Think of where you wanted to be and where you are now, and see is there a huge difference? Is there a positive change? Were there decisions that you wanted to go a certain way but then went and a totally opposite way? And how do you feel about it? Because I look at my life And I'm like, no. It's amazing how things just fall in place as time goes on. Motherhood is something that I was never prepared for. I don't think I was ever prepared to be a mother. I don't think anyone can ever prepare you to be a mother. I'm a mom biologically, but practically I am still like learning, right? I have not attained the PhD ship of motherhood. So yeah, I definitely wasn't ready to be a mom. For my first one, it hit me. It just came. My first child came like this, boos, you know. I wasn't ready at all. I was so scared that my life would change, and my life did change. I wasn't ready for the change. I'm still not ready. And after the first one, I'm like, that was over finally. And before I could stand up and cover myself, God just gave me another buzz on the other side. You know what they say? But if you slap you on your left cheek, turn your right cheek so you can slap the right cheek. And like now we have another one. I'm still not ready, right? Because nothing really prepares you for it. But it's just this, everything you need in life is already within you. And that's something I'm learning, right? Everything you need in life, whether you want to be a billionaire, you want to be the best mom, you want to be the best wife, the best teacher, the best, consultant, the best, whatever you're doing, whatever your goals are, all what you need to achieve that is already within you. I feel like every month, every day, every year, a layer uncovers itself. Something unravels within you, right? When you become a mom, a layer unravels and you see a side of you that you've not seen before. You see, a different side. You do things that you would never have done before. I mean, now I'm wiping off butts. I'm wiping off my baby's poo like it is gold. And if you had told me I would do this like 3-4 years ago, like I'm that kind of girl. I'm like, ew, no, get away. Like, what? No, nasty, ew. That was me. But now I'm like, whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, that's my baby's poo. My baby's poo is so cute. I'm so excited to change diaper, and I'm like, wow, this is me. So where did we stop? Where did I stop? Right? Something else I was gonna say. Okay, another thing to know, or I'd wish I'd known, or you should know if you're considering like getting married, is that love is not everything. Love is not everything, and love is definitely not enough. Love is not enough to sustain marriage. And I want to define, I have my own definition of love, because the way I define or make my own version of love is like a concussion. Our mixing all these different ingredients in a pot, right? One of them is respect, communication, patience, commitment, understanding, desire, and the list goes on and on. But if we are using the layman's term or the definition of love as what we think we perceive love as, oh my God, I love him. Why do you love him? You cannot have one reason why you love someone or two reasons why you love someone. What happens when those reasons kind of like go away? Love is beyond description. Love is beyond understanding. Love should not be comprehended. You don't need to know or understand. It's your marriage, right? You're marrying someone else to become one, right? But those two parts have to work together to become one, or another to become one. They have to work in sync, right? So teamwork is so important. They said teamwork makes the dream work, right? And the way teamwork works is that it's not just one person that's moving whatever you're doing, the project or the goal or whatever it is. There are different parts to it, especially when it comes to raising kids. It's not easy. Let me tell you. If you are a single mom, my eyes are. Why are my eyes watery? But if you're a single mom or you're a single dad, God has a special place in heaven for you. If you're raising your kids the best way you can, you're doing absolutely amazing. Because the past 3 months have taught me that it's not easy. So to all the single moms out there, I don't know if you're watching this, even if it's just one person, know that you are absolutely amazing. The best you can do is the best you can do. Do the best you can do, and God, some way, somehow, would handle the rest. I think I got a question one time. Someone was like, "Why is my mom not with me?" My mom was with me for Carson, all through Carson, till Carson was about 1 year old, and I thank my mom for that. Nigerian moms are absolutely amazing. African moms are, no one can compare, and it's not a statement, it's a freaking fact. Nigerian moms are golden. Treasure them, respect them, give them all the love they deserve, right? So I had my mom for Carson. My sister and I got pregnant at the same time, and our due dates were about a week apart. So that's the deal. So she had to be with my sister, and my sister traveled to a different country. I was traveling to a different country. So it's not like we're going to the same country. It would have been so easier that way. And my mother-in-law just recently did surgeries. She cannot walk for now, but thank God they were successful. She's recovering. So once everything is oh my God, I'm gonna hand over my babies to their grandparents. Let them go and stay with them for a while, because mommy needs to do her, what would I call it? I need to do postpartum recovery because I've still not recovered. I need at least 1 month of sanity, just myself, my husband, and then maybe we'll just look at the kids from a distance. Hi, bye, type of thing. But yeah, I love the Nigerian African tradition where moms come to take care of baby as well as the mommy after giving birth, so that way you have time to really heal and just recover, because it is I don't want to call a traumatic experience, but the whole process is beautiful, but it's traumatic as well. So it does require a lot of physical, mental, spiritual healing, My baby, my killer, I love you very much. Key. Okay, I think my baby's hungry now. She's smacking on her hands. So, mommy duty calls. So, if you are someone who is thinking of getting married, having kids, nothing really prepares you for this new journey. They are two different journeys, but they are on the same path. My final advice would be patient, be prayerful, because these two journeys are two transformational journeys that will change who you are and who you're going to be. So be very patient with it, very prayerful with it, and learn from it as well. If you're getting married to someone, please know the person's family. I feel like people overlook this all the time. People see only the person they are in love with and forget that they also have to love the people that created and are related, created, related, to the person that you love, So if you cannot love your in-laws, but you somehow love your spouse, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Do not venture into that, because in the long run or in the short run, so many things are just going to backfire and flip over, and it's just going to be like a war, battleship. Like, it's going to be nasty. You want to walk into a family that values you, and not really a family that just tolerates you because you are married to their child. If you take your first step, I don't know why I literally just put my leg forward. If you take your first step, be very observant of how they treat themselves. Is there love in that household? If there is none, sweetheart, run away. Run away. There is nothing as peaceful as having a family that is peaceful. Period. Yeah. One of the things I prayed for or asked God for was peace. And I've said this several times on my channel. I said I want peace. My kids will give me peace. My husband, my family will give me peace. His family will give me peace. Like, my job, career, finances, peace. I don't want to struggle. I don't want to think. I don't want to go through life struggling. I just want peace. And peace means like I'm floating. Like, I'm free from worries. Oh God, no money, no. Okay, Mom, I'm gonna round up now. So, reality. Sorry, she wants to sleep. So I'm free from worries, and I'm free from struggles. Sorry, my baby. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, so yeah, like, I'm free from struggles. So find a family that is at peace with you, that loves you or is willing to love you, and is just willing to take you in as their own, And that's something that I value and I do not take for granted. If possible, let your husband's or your wife's family love you more than they love their own child. I know that's not possible, but that's why I said, if possible, let that happen. Let that be the case. I know it is possible, to be honest with you. Oh, sorry, Mama. And I wish you guys all the best in your journey, on your path that God has put you on, that I know that is going to be amazing, because He doesn't do mediocre. He doesn't do anything less. He's not a basic God. So why should you be basic, or why should you think basic? Think about it. Think about it. So yeah, guys, He has put you on that path. It might seem like, you're on stage 1, but you need to be in stage 1 in order to get to stage 2 and get to stage 3. It's a ladder, it's a phases you need to climb, right? So appreciate where you are. Oh yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. And like I said in the beginning of this video, there is just something so relaxing, uplifting, easy about these kind of videos, where I just come on here and have like honest conversations with you guys and talk about life, talk about marriage, talk about motherhood, talk about career, work, and all of that, as opposed to like planning, scripting, and then sounding like robotic and hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This one flows and I love it. So I'll see you guys in the next video. My baby girl says hi and bye, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Subscribe to the channel if you're yet to subscribe. Join the family. It's K and K. Yeah, K and K. Yeah, Kelechi and Kayla. Boop, 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 boop. That's what we'll probably do if we had like a YouTube channel. What do you think? K and K. Oh, it's K and K's channel. Kelechi and Kayla. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, bye guys.